Amanda, can you earn CEUs for the meetings? Yes, you can actually. Amanda, thank you so much. Thank you. I completely forgot about that part because I just don't put a lot of importance into the CEUs because I just want people who are committed to becoming Sage Teas, right? And I forget, it is important. You get 18 live CEU courses because it's live. And then you get 18 live and then 18 on demand. So you get a total of 36 CEUs for the year. So boom, done. Cindy, you can set up a strategy call with me before the 12-week program. Actually, Michelle, can you share with Cindy and everyone else here the link to get on a strategy call with me? Do you have actually? Let me pull it because this is, and I just opened up my schedule so that you can get on a call. So if you need to get on a call before you make a decision, here is that link. Here's that link. I think I opened up some evening times and some a Saturday. I think next Saturday. But if you want to get in there, you can just hit reply to any of my emails. Hit reply to any of my emails and ask me if you don't see a time that fits for you, because then we'll talk about which time works and then I can fit you in so that we can get on a strategy call. Yes, if you have failed in the past, we can get on a strategy call and get you focused, right? So that is essentially, you get the accountability, you get the focus, and you get the support where you need it, right? So the struggles, like pretty much the struggles about everyone else, anatomy, fundamental, foundational knowledge that I focus on so you can think through any problem that you get, schedule, when to study, how much to study, practice exams, when to do them, how many, where to put your focus, asking a friend or a CHT for help. Yeah, but can you get it consistently the way you need to any single time that passes up? Anytime that it comes up, somebody who can sit there and explain to you why versus just being like, oh, do this, right? So I'm not a big fan of like, oh, just do this, because I need you to understand how you can take one concept and apply it to any other question. That's the key. That's the key, right? So what will this cost? So regular price is $2,399. If you roll today before you get off the call, you can save $400. So this savings will go for 24 hours. So use the promo code webinar and save $400. It's going to end in 24 hours. So if you're watching, enroll now, right? Bonus today, also, if you enroll today, bonus, you get 3 private calls valued at $600. So we'll get on a call before you get started, in the middle, and before you take your exam. So it's help you prepare, help you think through what are your hangups, what's going on, where are you stuck, so you can give yourself the increased chance of passing this time around, right? On top of that, we're doing 6 additional group calls. 6 additional group calls. We're going to be holding these on Saturdays, and this is where we take what we know, like what we studied, and then do practice questions. So instead of doing practice questions and stuff like that together with the lecture, we're going to do them separately. You get 6 additional calls, right? This is valued at $1,200. And today, if you sign up, you save $400. That's saving over $2,000. You're literally getting 50% off today if you enroll. Confidence to take the exam when you decide, priceless. Feel confident to take it, you'll take it, and you'll become a CHT, period, right? What will it cost you if you don't pass? You're just going to waste more time. You're going to waste more money on classes that don't focus on helping you pass. You're going to waste more time on, more money on books that you might not need. But really, the most important things are it's going to cost you. You're losing job opportunities. You're losing the salaries that you want, and you're losing the confidence that you need to pass, right? So if you're uncomfortable and you're not doing it right, if someone is not challenging what you're thinking, how you're thinking, then this is how it's going to help you to grow and develop. Everyone who's come into my programs have said that it has really helped them to critically think through their cases, and has helped them to become a better therapist. And really, at the end of the day, my goal is not just to help you be a better therapist, but to help you feel like an independent therapist, independently thinking, independently, like that you don't always have to like only listen to the doctor or only listen to that CHT that you're working with that like might be like a little bit on the snooty side or think that they know it all, whatever. I want you to understand, I want you to know, and I want you to pass. So do you want to pass or do you want to be comfortable, right? Let's pass. Do you want to be right? Do it like, oh, everyone does it by themselves, or do you want to pass? Like, I want you to pass and become the CHT, right? So sign up today, enroll today, and save over 50% off, right? Does anyone have any other questions? Type into the chat, type into the chat or the questions. So I just want to make sure, I like to wrap up, and I like to make sure I answer all the questions that people have been sending in. Does a 12-week program for the May start in January or February? The 12-week exam for May starts in February. Sarah, if you're interested, or anyone who's interested in taking it in May, consider signing up now. And I'll tell you why. It's because if you've been dabbling in it, you're going to need extra time. Everyone who's told me has told me I wish I had gone in earlier. So if you're not sure, then let me know. How does the accountability work if we only end up watching the videos later for CUs? Well, first of all, I send emails. You are supposed to be on the calls if you can make it, and then there's Saturday calls as well, and I do check-ins, right? So how much accountability you take depends on your response to the program. So if I'm knocking on your door and I'm calling you and I'm texting you, in a way, and you don't answer any of my calls, then you aren't being held accountable. So the accountability works together because we're going to work together. The commitment is you're going to work with me and I'm going to work with you. So the commitment is like, here are the calls, here are the questions. Give me your questions. But if you don't ask the questions, then I also can't help you. But once you're in the program, the support is there. And I encourage it wholeheartedly. People think I'm busy. I am not busy for you if you're in the program, because that is where I give 100% of my time, right? It's 100% of my time. You email, you call. I mean, you don't call, you email me. You email, but I give the time and attention to the people in my program because I need to help them pass, right? That's pretty much it. And there's videos that I send out. There's little Loom videos that I send out. There's extra bonus calls. There's private calls, but that's how we do it. So some questions, I just want to make sure how to organize, how to structure your time. We'll go back through to the beginning of the webinar when we talk about chunking your time, chunking your information. Books and study guides, definitely just answered a bunch of that on like the secret number 2, how to break down questions to fully understand it, doing the practice questions. Really, it comes down to understanding the concepts, right? The anatomy and understanding those concepts. And that's how you start to break down those questions. What topics to focus on? All of them.